Quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy. We can't just keep waiting around like this.
Wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share memory? Wine tastes the same as I remember. Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Everything's ready. Let's go! Everything's ready.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Specialty spices. You won't find them anywhere else. Solidified! Confess! Propagate! Gather! Bring it on!
Time for a light show!
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine! Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears... In that case, please go to Port Ormuz...
Hey, that's not any better.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions.
So it's been you this whole time?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really... It was another... In my dream, I also got to...
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets to go...
Huh?
No, by the way.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after it. Her condition is stabilized. But for the moment, our top focus should
Right.
So our
Oh!
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so
Actually, I've already... It seems that...
have you already caught...
I'm guessing... In any case... No way.
You mean it'd be...
No, doing that would...
That's a good point.
We're in the dark after all.
Nahida,
According to a...
okay.
Well, then I should find...
You're saying we should Oh, before...
Actually,
Sitar, we ran into her. Paimon still remember...
She was born in...
Oh, Paimon?
The name Sitar later on, soon after the star begins, but in the end, She couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Satari is... But she doesn't really support the act.
Indeed, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already been right. That way, from my past tomorrow afternoon to prepare.
Up and away.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune teller. No.
Hawkins?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Of course, of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers! Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Setaria is always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry, I don't... If I recall...
After all, but...
What an admirable... So this
That's right.
I see.
So, was that...
Setaria, I remember that you mentioned, although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith...
although she knows she should return home to...
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone. And Setaria is also too... If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would...
So,
Yep. As long as every...
so...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no...
Huh.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never...
You're not wrong. It's so...
If it was...
Yeah, don't beat yourself.
All right, then...
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Nowhere to run!
I must leave no stone
don't let the show begin.
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty! You stand condemned! Guilty!
Come on, we can do it. Hide this off the side.
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
What do we have here?
Solidify!
Fire hazard!
Stabilize!
A festive reprise! The fuse is lit! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
This is order! Solidify!
Time for a light check! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
way!
Stabilize!
New trouble?
Time for a light show! Here come the fireworks!
Keep moving! Need more. I'll take I'm liking the look of this. Fracture!
Gather! Careless! Stabilize! Gather! Stabilize! Huh?
do we have here?
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some reason.
Well, actually...
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be...
So...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you...
A mess?
Well...
I hear you. The gods are at Sitaria.
Why haven't I...
Sitaria.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god...
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia.
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer.
Oh, no. As a... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa!
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amid to have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her. That must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know is anyway,
She's out of Keem's now. Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help gardening? But don't you... Speaking of, how's he doing? Oh, that's good to... Actually,
Yeah, he's...
if you could find that... He has a quick...
Oh? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert. Yet you...
Akeem!
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
you really... But once everything...
Come on! Sitaria's already started talking with she...
So, like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. I celebrate.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Geez, Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please stop!
Even now, Sitaria's still trying to run from...
She can no longer...
Hey, she's trying...
This is the most...
Mercenary, please, try. Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many resident...
Heretics?
The Scarlet King! Many people...
Miss Sitaria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sitaria. You tread a child of the Scarlet King. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes.
You won't necessarily. That's not important. If you could provide some assistance.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Please tell me, what can... but I know I've just been... However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant. One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the
the Academia and...
Don't worry about... I'm only suggesting...
All right.
So... The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the... Maybe it's time...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed...
The Traveler's execution was in well.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the god...
Oh?
Would you care to... If you ever...
Order guide you.
A festive reprise! Time for a light show!
No escape. Solidify.
Germinate!
Fire hazard!
Run from death. I will have order. Gather.
Osmanthus wine taste.
Stabilize.
Go Bishop down!
Gather.
Bring it on! Cyclone!
No escape. Order guide you.
The fuse is lit!
Prepare yourself. Solidify. Being so soon.
Confess!
A festive reprise!
Fracture!
This is order.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Falling already?
Stabilize!
You're wide open!
Solidify!
Celestial Voyager! Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious.
Stabilize!
Raging tide! All you do is run.
Solidify!
Something else catch your eye?
Break!
Got you.
Time for a light show!
Solidify!
Fuse is lit! Good bishop down!
Stabilize!
Confess! Scatter!
Time for a light show!
Some you win, and some you lose.
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away.
Gather!
Fuse is lit!
Stabilize! Gather! Order guide you.
Fire hazard!
Bring it on!
I feel a new...
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret.
Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to happen, after all.
Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the...
No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh.
I also can't...
Well, but... Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
The triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no! What should we do? These are all just regular people!
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
This should be far enough. Nahida going to be okay? We only made it. Paimon wasn't and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, yeah. Now, but what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis? Yeah, things what Nahida said. We'll meet again outside of the city. But, you mean... Oh, right! Even though he turned it down, there's no time to lose.
Hold it right there! A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. Cora, we are in a...
The outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui? You're up!
Time for a light show!
That's close enough. New punching.
Here come the fireworks!
Get moving! Need.
Fuse is lit!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Stabilize! Confess!
Time for a light show!
Need.
That was pretty rough. Is that what Elite... Yeah, but this... going up against...
Up and away!
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
as a result. Oh, Kale. Speaking of time. Oh, I thought it was weird too. Master Time. No. I know that before. A research. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Got it. Will do. Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey! This was supposed to be a...
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human flesh. It's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such...
Huh?
Well, we understand...
When you left instead, luckily, I wouldn't be... I gave up also.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then... Plus...
We shouldn't give...
Actually,
Yes, I have. You didn't...
we're looking for...
Okay.
Traveler?
The voice! It's Hypatia!
What a
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old.
Hypatia? Wait, no. Did you...
My consciousness.
You did it? Congratulations!
When my consciousness...
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? My current self...
You can do that?
I've never...
Hold on. I brought some spirit-born...
We're...
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help...
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we... But how is he...
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a Alas, if only...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
You! I found...
Apasia!
That's how I always... Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something...
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way What? Wait.
I never. Also, what the doctor has. But even in a
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that even in a... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, but...
Paimon. That's all right. I've spent some...
Thank you, Tiny...
all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Ermin's...
Huh? Did you see some... What?
Do you have any evidence?
Tainari?
I did. If I didn't take it... Now that you... But I still didn't expect them to do... The doc... From your description, then...
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right.
I'll stay here for... If you're planning to go into... Come find me here if there's...
Thanks, Tainari. Here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's was made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the? Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favor. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al Haytham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd...
Oh, right. You do have a...
I have no interest in running errands for that project. And these days, not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still in... Everyone says the capsule... Which brings me back to you. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, to have that kind of reaction,
Al Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for...
So that's your... But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. No...
That's right! We have the same...
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra.
It seemed to me more... Yes. General Mahamatra Sino.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust. If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time.
Has Alhaitham done some...
I won't waste my breath. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this and why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all as far as have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and reason?
I should have known you'd be difficult.
You two! Ugh! What you would do, Traveler?
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can... You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-right, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone... Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quick!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this...
That sounded like... come on!
All right.
Well... Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room. Please, let me introduce myself.
Our savior has come. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's...
There's no need to thank me.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh!
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait!
I have nothing to hide. So there's no shame in while Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts. It's not because I've been assigned a morally... Rather, a little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. As General Mahamatra, I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my... The power of the General Mahamatra is granted...
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra, the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation. The sages asked you to investigate a Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I was... After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told... Unfortunate, their words contained, from my perspective, so, had I been less
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of...
I'd already given up on the assignment, so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to...
Even though I ran... You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a...
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I just...
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Answer me this.
Have I not made my...
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to... And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. I had nothing going, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of...
Is that all? Well...
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Fighting in a sand...
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
The winds died down. Candace still isn't...
When you put it that way, even I'm starting...
You're still fighting? You've been out here.
Yes. They just keep coming and wait.
Leave this round up. I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Gather!
The fuse is lit! A mystic reprise! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Propagate! Spring forth! Crumble! This is order! Solidify!
The creatures stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hand. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not.
I can't. Besides, Sans.
So,
Everything in the
Everyone in,
village keep.
Does your curiosity know most of them are scholars? The academia believes that they're crazed muttering.
Alas, but no one in the...
I've had encounters with those people.
The Matra.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty...
Oh, you're the former general...
Is it because you're reminded? But, is it really a...
I'll be grateful. Let's start by... Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me? One of my former subordinates, the academia, when Mads initially, Aru village was struck suddenly, despite the power after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory,
Oh, no one...
if you are... So, what do you make of this? Really?
What?
No, Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it?
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our... But easier said than done. Especially since... Excuse me, Huh? Who...
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is...
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't say that.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said.
Ah, I was
Whoa, sorry. I was only listening.
All right.
I know it.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something.
Huh?
Yes, Isak's parents were, unfortunately, later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa, the next morning, it's said that the Isak was...
All this summer...
Perhaps. It's also...
Maybe the people...
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more...
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you, We've cleared Really? Yeah!
All right.
Boba, get them!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Think you can get away?
Let's spark things up.
Let's play!
Eat this!
Time for takeoff.
Surrendering will be gentle.
You're toast! Think you can get away?
You mean the village? When I was eating... anything else?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them? Don't change.
Right, but honestly...
Do you also?
Grandpa. He was actually the one who protected my house. It still feels... well, what...
Gotcha! Sir?
Oh, the last time...
Oh, yeah.
I've known you since...
Wow. Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything. Let's head over there.
Up and away.
Listen.
Have you heard? Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true still.
Haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people... Isn't it a sign of...
Huh.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said.
Huh?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his...
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about this.
Well,
Hey!
It's true. Would you want to live like Delavar also...
Is that...
seems...
Please...
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike...
Where is...
I haven't run into him.
No.
Sounds like you're not too close with...
No.
I have many ways to... So you'd best don't do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrified. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon...
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Grandpa, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay?
There's a scent that you can...
A certain...
So...
Huh?
Yes.
Wait.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tynar? In the forest.
What are you looking for?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint. But still,
But who would
we'd have to ask whoever lured him.
Huh? So you can Hey!
Exactly. Even deep within the
No! So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really true? Could the
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my grandpa.
Sounds like we...
Let's head to our...
Right.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to...
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place inside and out!
Nope.
Let's head out.
Now hold on. Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders, the desert is compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no action. I need to go. Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Reba.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every—
I know what you mean. I had the same. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Sumeru is run by we're cheap labor. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like Satari are— I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Thea.
No, besides—
Yep, we got it!
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tap. Just our luck.
You mean, you—
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello!
Anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen—
Of course I have.
I've got a—
Ah.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I preferred—
Yes. How can...
Are we there yet?
Yep. This is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru Village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little...
So you and Delavar...
But you got one?
If that's the case...
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said...
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see.
Dia.
Yeah.
See?
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, Traveler.
Following orders.
Yeah! You're open! Take that!
Stabilize!
Fire fire hazard!
Fuse is lit!
Confess!
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing you're... And of course you... Even though you... That's so-called... That's what you... And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. Okay.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in...
No task can be...
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh! You mean the funny...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delav alcohol has...
What about...
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him. That's what you wanted...
Wait! So...
No.
Wow!
Ah, you're too...
So...
Hmm?
About how
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you dislike the Dendro...
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of Dunyarzad's just an I've begun to read, but I see through it all. And unlike that...
Dia...
Anyway, looks like we're done with... This should be all...
All right.
Candace?
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru Village for I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for the...
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Paimon's been...
We've known each other...
Oh!
Yep. Us mercs...
Well, Paimon...
Really?
Oh! Sino...
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing...
Oh!
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on. Let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa! You look furious!
Do I?
Oh, there's no...
Perhaps I need to... Still.
Yes, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them. You come here.
You've made your...
We may both... The people of Aru... A war would only...
I'll tell you everything
I'm listening.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up?
Yes, it was all that Mystery Man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh? What?
Strike.
Wait, he got it. You gotta believe.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe he,
I believe I may know what's
Uncle On?
Okay.
If my sometime it's strike,
which means
Not the academia again.
just as I. But what could they want?
People are nothing but. Regardless.
You're right. Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us. All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready. Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Where did you come from?
Well,
You were gone for... Hey, what's with...
you never
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! There's just nothing super obvious to...
Well, anyway.
Yep. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're all...
While you were investigating, I had...
Really?
To be honest, we aren't really a team. Not to mention...
Huh? Right here?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to...
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers...
You mean...
Hiding the truth. Remember what Gan... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further... Glad you're following. Among those, the reason...
Don't change this.
It's quite obvious that she's
Right.
She corrected herself mid...
I think it's been...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic.
After speaking to the village chief, it became... By getting in...
I'll pass on. You said that...
Liron!
Miss Shawnee,
Mr. O...
Huh?
go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you... hi, do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's fit before. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah, but even so, we have friends and...
I want my apologies for posing...
I'll hate them,
The fact is that I'm... Some believe...
Speaking of...
Yeah, slowly, I just stopped talking and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually... Perhaps it used to be...
I confirmed it, but... Because we're in the middle of a desert,
There's really...
I think they used to use it for treating...
Yeah!
Sounds good to me.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Fire hazard! Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's monsters! Watch out! The fuse is lit!
Emergency countermeasures aren't my thing.
Solidify! This is order!
Fire hazard! Go Bishop down!
I'm liking the look of this.
Stabilize! Order guide you! Gather!
Certainly worth the extra money.
Solidify! Rise!
Keep moving!
What do we have here?
This is order. Stabilize.
Feeling a little off.
Time for a light show! A festive reprise!
Confess!
The fuse is lit!
Solidify! I will have order!
Bring it on!
They were He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look. Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, what are you reading?
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! And anyway, is that Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated? getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below. Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they oh, it looks like they're...
Germinate! Propagate! Scatter!
Time for a light show!
Cyclone! Gather!
Go Bishop down!
Order guide you.
Propagate!
Look! There's someone over there! Good idea. Let's...
Wait. You're...
He can't speak. Also,
Didn't expect to see...
you know
He's Razak, a senior of mine at...
he's a scholar too.
No. And Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest. Leaving that question aside, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same.
Correct. The academia is behind. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, these rumors were all the persuasion that, as well as being a life for the dead, many would give. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their mind.
Oh, that makes. But
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they in exile. If you can't find
resource.
one possible. With the technology, perhaps
So, the human brain.
I'm the academia. Anyway, judging by Razak's, or perhaps his curiosity. The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what? I've spent quite some.
You mean.
All scholars extracting in.
Sounds like you're.
Of course. Whether it be academics or this matter.
Wait!
Not to be callous, but there is no shortage of suffering.
Probably not.
You can say that. The divine knowledge cap.
Hyman's been one.
Though I must. Uniqueness is also an.
Wow.
I'm just a more. He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next.
We're back!
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet,
We may have a mole. One of us could be secretly.
Huh? Are
Looks like none of you have realized where. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
choose your next.
It is simply a.
So what you're interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Simply put, if you want to
The academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have every so often. I remember seeing.
You're saying that the. But what's the point?
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are in.
It predicted.
The academia.
So that's how. Tenacity of Sino. Don't take it.
They escaped.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements.
Whoa, you.
There is always.
Oh, so if the academia. Yep, that's.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys!
Please, wait! I want to go. I want to find.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let Paimon feel. from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of an academia developed. Looks like there were more. Let's split up and search the area.
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be—
Razak didn't display.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone full.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to—
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to—
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you— Dia! Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? What?
Well, look who's here.
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dia, you'd be better off as my assistant.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand—
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand—
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King.
It's not too late yet. The village—
You don't understand, my dear—
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end—
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars and—
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men.
They look more like pawns of the academia. Filthy traitors.
And perhaps—
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand...
Wait, you can't be serious.
So...
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However... I'm not trying to...
You were the scribe. What do you...
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King.
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can...
We've known each other for...
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honest... Come on, Rama.
But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're merc.
You're not wrong.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rob...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to
do it!
Dia! Run!
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do...
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take it.
Phew. I was really counting.
Dia! That was
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal if it came down to it.
I don't doubt it, Sino. Even if we got rid...
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help...
Whatever it takes? You just...
Huh? Are you...
The Eremites...
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have every...
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you...
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a one for... Let me put it this way. Agree...
You stay right there!
Flame! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon's dizzy.
This day's going just...
The sand dune. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro.
Grandpa?
Hey.
Did there used...
It seems that when the symbols on it could have been an underground power.
Oh, a miracle. Praise!
What's he...
They must have fallen. Most of them seem in...
Mind your head.
No, this...
As it happened.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? Two major
Paimon thought you...
Indeed. New discovery.
Raman, what are you gonna do?
I'll just let them...
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah! And there's so many plants. It's...
Sir Rom.
Huh? Are you mocking?
Interpret it however you want.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing.
It does...
Stabilize!
Solidify!